My name's Kenny Atkinson. I'm here at the new restaurant Solaya in London, Hoxton, where I'm going to be the new concept chef for the Art'Otel. You know, running House of Tides for over 11 years and Solstice for up to 3 years. I think now is a time where I can try my luck and that ambition to open up in the bright lights of London. Like you think the name Solaya, it's about sunshine, and that's the kind of thing that we want to bring into the food, that colour, that vibrancy. And like I say, we're in the city of London on a 25th floor Art'Otel with 360-degree panoramic views around London. What better can you get? So this dish is our black bream with ratatouille, classical southern French dish. Going to take our little take on it. So we've got some beautiful Provençal vegetables, diced up into 1 centimetre dices. Got some capers there to add a bit of saltiness, some chilli to add a bit of heat, some passata, some basil, some lovely olive oil, and then some beautiful Cornish black bream. So next we're going to cook the ratatouille vegetables. So start off with a good portion of olive oil. Just going to slowly warm that through, and we're going to add our red onion, which has been finely diced into 1 centimetre dices. So the onions have been stewing for about 3 minutes now. Now we're going to add a good spoonful of garlic, lots of garlic, and red chilli. Not normally classical with ratatouille, but I just love the heat that comes through. So I just want to stew those onions with the garlic and the chilli, let all that flavour come out into the oil. We're then going to add our diced yellow pepper, and our red pepper. We're then going to add our green courgette, and we've also got some yellow courgette as well. So we really want to get that lovely rainbow colour of flavours into that. At this stage I want to give it a good season, and that'll help just pull out the moisture of the vegetables as well. And then we're going to finish off with our diced aubergine. And this will start to absorb some of the moisture. But you can just see them lovely amazing colours now coming through. So you've got the lovely red and the orange and the yellow from the peppers. You've got that lovely red and yellow from the courgettes. That lovely speckle of red chilli going through there as well. So now we're going to add the passata. And this will help cook out and pull the whole thing together. Just want to stir everything in now so it all mixes together. And then we've got our nice little ratatouille vegetables. Just going to season it with a little bit of black pepper as well. And then we're going to add some capers. Again, this is not normally classical with ratatouille, but I've seen a friend of mine, Adam Bayer, do this, and I tried it and I just thought it was absolutely amazing. Adds that lovely salty note to the Provençal vegetables. So just for a bit of acidity, I've got a little bit of sherry vinegar. I'm just going to add a splash of that in, and that'll just give that lovely acidity to the vegetables. Yeah, it's delicious, absolutely delicious. And the basil. So I'm going to add this to the ratatouille now, which will add that beautiful freshness and lovely vibrancy. Just going to stir it in and just let everything just infuse together. So next up we're going to pan fry the bream. So I'm just going to brush the skin with a little bit of oil because I don't want to put too much oil in the pan. And then once it relaxes, I'll turn the heat up of the pan so I can get that skin nice and crispy. So now I'm just going to flip the fish over. A little bit of salt on top there. And just a little bit of lemon juice. So firstly, we're going to arrange this beautiful bed of vegetables. Nice, colourful, vibrant, not too shy on the portion. Top that with that nice roasted bream. And just this little bit of olive oil, just to finish, like so. So this is our pan-fried sea bream with the beautiful Provençal vegetables. A little take on a ratatouille with some lovely olive oil and some fresh basil. So let's go and try. For me, this is the restaurant on the plate. Colourful, seasonal, simplicity, but the most important thing, just full of flavour. So you have that beautiful fish on top, it's been slowly pan fried. And you got that lovely ratatouille vegetables. For me, this is amazing. Nice and simple, great ingredients, beautiful environment. It's perfect with a glass of wine. So our head of wine and our restaurant manager are working really hard at the moment to get some amazing wines in to sort of complement what we do at Solaya.
My name is Ednor, and I'm the general manager at Solaya restaurant, Art'Otel Hoxton. The wine which I would recommend today will be a Pouilly Fumé from Loire Valley, Sauvignon Blanc, 100%, crisp, brown wine to go with.
They're almost like the seasoning of food, you know, and they're the extension of what we do. What we want to do is create a beautiful warmth, and that's what hospitality is all about, you know, giving that guest a great time, even if it's a business meeting, but being able to just sit, relax and just see the world go by. That's what we want to create for our guests at Solaya. So this space, we want it to be busy. We're in Hoxton. We've got a beautiful 7,500 cover cocktail bar on the corner, which you see as you walk around. And that's just going to be somewhere you can come after work or pre-drink. Or even if you're a hotel guest, pop down and just, like I say, sit and have a cocktail and just watch the world go by. So the dish I want to showcase today is our hand-dyed scallop course with some beautiful heritage tomatoes and some fresh coriander. So firstly, for the dish, it's important that we get some beautiful hand-dyed scallops. The scallops need to be super fresh, which is really important. So it's using a sharp knife, it's going to take the scallops out. And then what we want to do is just remove the scallop from the shell. Then what we want to do is just remove the outer row. So we just get the nice clean muscle of the scallop, like so. So firstly, now we've got the scallops prepped, quickly washed, I want to put them in the fridge and let them firm up. So now the scallops are firmed up, I just want to thinly slice them into almost 5mm thickness, because we still want to keep a bit of texture on the scallops. We don't want them to be too thin. And I'm going to put them back in the fridge to chill. To make the dressing, we've just got some beautiful olive oil. I'm not going to put too much in there, so I want to sweat down the shallots and garlic first. About 3 tablespoons. Really good olive oil, which is really important. I'm going to add a spoonful of the shallots. So yeah, I just want to slowly sweat the shallots down. I don't want any colour, I just want them to stew, let all those sweet flavours of the onions come out. Then I'm going to add a pinch of coriander seeds, which have been crushed. This just helps get a lovely little fragrance to the shallots, and a little bit of garlic. And all I want to do is just warm that through. Nice little pinch of salt in there at the moment. Season those onions. Now those onions are cooked down, I'm just going to add a little bit more olive oil just to slow them down. I don't want them to cook anymore. And we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice as well for a bit of acidity. A bit more salt. And that's the base of the dressing. We can turn that off now. Let the natural heat of the pan just warm that dressing up nice and slowly. We now have some heritage tomatoes which we've just concussed. Just want to fold all those tomatoes in, stir them in, let them take on all that flavour. I don't want to cook the tomatoes down because they're already soft. I just want them to warm through in that vinaigrette. Now the tomatoes are warmed through in that lovely olive oil vinaigrette, we're going to add some fresh herbs now just to give that nice little fresh vibrancy. So we've got that lovely julienne of basil, coriander, which is going to fold that into the sauce. Also got a nice pinch of chopped chives to give that nice little vibrancy and colour. I'm just going to stir it in. Let all those flavours just bleed into each other. And that's it. Next up, we're going to prepare the scallops and then we'll get them plated up. So next up, we're just going to dress the scallops. I'm just going to dress them with a little bit of olive oil, just brushed over the top like so. Just a little pinch of lemon zest. Just a little bit of lemon juice, just to give that a bit of acidity. And then just a little bit of Maldon sea salt on each scallop. The dressing is already seasoned, so that's also going to season the scallops, but I just want a little bit of salt there just to help sort of cure them and season them. And I'll leave that just for a few minutes while I get the plate up. So now I'm just arranging that lovely tomato dressing over each of the scallops. So each scallop will have its own little garnish of tomatoes. This is just a lovely dish to put into the table where the guests can either have it for themselves or they can have a little scallop share each, which is what we want to really encourage with the dishes that we do at Solaya, is to that lovely sharing concept. Then we're just going to dress each scallop with a little bit of fresh coriander crusts, which gives that lovely little freshness and also gives that lovely bit of height as well. And then to finish off, we have a little bit of that coriander oil, just add a little bit of colour, slightly split that sauce a bit as well. So there we go, at our hand-dyed scallops with ale white heritage tomatoes, some beautiful olive oil, some coriander. So let's go and try. For me, this is perfect. It's everything we're about here at Solaya. Simplicity and quality. And obviously, that sunlight as well. It's amazing. I think the rewarding part of it is being part of something new, exciting, meeting new people, work with new chefs that I would never come across before, and doing a cuisine that I wouldn't normally do. So the doors are finally opening tonight, super excited, so please come and join us at Solaya at the Art'Otel here in Hoxton. Can't wait to see you. Did you know that you can contribute to the Staff Canteen for less than £1? That's less than a Snickers bar, that's less than a cup of tea, it's less than a bag of McCoy's crisps. Please click the link below and help support.